Ukraine has started withdrawing, as the Russians systematically broke their defense. It's day 975 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from the Pokrovsk front. After the Russian regrouping that happened a couple of days ago, Ukrainian forces are having a hard time stopping the Russian advance. There are 3 different areas where they are withdrawing. Last time at the Kherson front, we saw how Russian forces made significant progress and entered Suriyak and Kherson. In the last 24 hours, Russian units attacking the Suriyak from the north expanded their area. According to the report, they were able to take full control of Avdiivka and around 30% of Novoselyivka. This is an important advance because now they could attack the open fields and accelerate the encirclement of this front. Ukrainian sources have acknowledged the worsening situation of the front. However, at this time momentum is on the Russian side. However, a much bigger and important encirclement has been forming a little north at Seladova. As you know, there was a lot of back and forth when Russians first approached this city. After they were pushed back by a Ukrainian counterattack, they started developing this city methodically. But after the recent regrouping, they have launched a massive push, possibly the final push on the city. According to the sources, they started attacking from 4 different axes. Objective of this 2 axes was to threaten the complete encirclement and compromise the necessary supply, while the remaining 2 axes assault the urban areas intensely. Initial success came from the eastern axis, where they were able to recapture the mine. This was confirmed, as we saw a Ukrainian drone shelling the Russian assault units around here. In the meantime, Russian units advancing from the southern axis were able to reach the outskirts of Vishnava. This was a very important advance, as this is one of the major supply routes to the city, which they have now taken under their fire control. Now the Russian units advancing from the north were also not far behind. According to the report, they were attacking in 2 directions. After the advance on the southern axis, in the next few hours they were able to take this area under their control. They were advancing along the highway to cut the last major supply route and also start pressuring the city from the north. In the meantime, Russian forces advancing on the eastern axis were once again able to push Ukrainian forces back. They were able to reach the center of the city and took this area under their control. This was confirmed by geolocated footage. However, at this time there was a rumor that Ukrainian forces might counterattack and unblock the city from the south, slowing the Russian advance. But it seems like Russians were one step ahead. Within a few hours, it was reported by the trusted sources, Russian forces were able to expand the area and also took full control of Tsukerne. In the meantime, Russians from the southern axis were able to take full control of Vishnava and cut the first major supply road. Now at the eastern axis, Russian assault troops were able to penetrate the Ukrainian defense and form a bridgehead. This advance was confirmed, as we saw footage of the Russian flag around here. As the last 3 advances happened within 24 hours, it became apparent that Russian forces would not slow down. So according to the sources, the Ukrainian command made the decision to start withdrawing. However, no Ukrainian officials have made such a comment. But today we received a report: Ukraine forces have withdrawn from this huge area. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.